everybody. Bill, angler fishing today. I'm gonna try my luck here in the back bay, see if I can catch some bass here, maybe a halibut, whatever bites. I'm bringing my buddy. Ready to go. Atticus, say hi. That's Atticus, my dog, his first fishing trip with me. So hopefully it'll be cool and I can get some fishing and we'll see. Anyways, yeah, stay tuned. It should be a good one. All right, so we're here. I'm actually going to be using the Kitech today. Again, I've been liking this Kitech. Just got really good action. It's actually called Smallmouth Magic. I looked at my thing, or at the box, and that's what it was. I'll tell you what, man, this lure catches a lot of fish. I'm sure the other colors probably work just as well. I just happened to buy this pack, and like I said, I think it kind of looks like a smelt, and it seems like those spotties like it. There we go. There he is. Hey, Atticus, I got a fish. Atticus, yes, Atticus, right down there. Look at fish. What's that? Huh? Is that a fish? Atticus, look at. Hey, what's that? Is that a fish? All right. Well, it took a few casts, but I did get a spotty. And not a bad one. I might have a lip there too. Actually, that was pretty good. There he is. Such a cool fish, man. He's, again, it's still winter, boy. These fish are cold, but you know they are active, and looks like he bit that Kitech right off. It's probably here somewhere. Anyways, yeah, there we go. All right, cool. So, all right, so I've been throwing that Kitech, and I had one more bite, but I don't know. I think it's time to change up. So we're gonna test the Kitech versus the jerk shad. I'm gonna go with my favorite color. That would be the smelt color. It's got the gray on the top and the white on the bottom. This is a 4-inch one. So I'm going to switch out the Kitech. I'm going to use the same jig head. I got that 1/4 ounce jig head on there, which is pretty standard. Actually, I had him just, I wasn't even moving the lure, it was just drifting. I didn't even reel it, just was drifting down and he took it, so what we wanted. Little guy. Yeah, there we go. On the jerk shad. This is a small bass. He's a little. But yeah, that one I threw out and dropped it. It just fell to the bottom. I had it in free spool, so it went straight down. And once it hit the bottom, I just put the reel in gear, and then I just watched my line as it was going down. It was going sideways like this. And he picked it up when it was drifting. I wasn't even reeling it. It was just bouncing probably slowly along the bottom, and he grabbed it. Sometimes that's a great technique. You don't have to reel. You just kind of let the current do the work for you. It just goes to prove. But Said not an impressive fish, but it's a spotty. Might be a halibut. Nope, it's a bass. He was shaking his head like a halibut. Another little guy, but on the jerk shad, and this guy is pretty small. About the same size as that other one. But anyway, that's number 3. Okay with 3 fish today. Like I said, usually about March and April is when the fishing gets really good. So a quick recap here. I'm basically fishing in the channel. I'm throwing it out as far as I can up current so that it drifts back down. First got here, I was using that Kitech, and I was able to pull in that fairly good size one. It was about maybe 12 inches on the Kitech. And then no more bites in the Kitech. I switched up to the jerk shad, 4-inch with the 1/4 ounce lead head, and was just letting it drift without even working it. Pretty much just letting the current pull it down with a tight line so I could see the bite when it would hit. And when you're doing that, though, you do have to watch your line, kind of follow your line as it's going down. What'll happen is it'll twitch once in a while when it hits a rock, or it slows, it catches, and it'll release. But when you see that bite, it'll be a definite boom. The line will shoot out or stop really hard. And what I like to do sometimes is I will actually hold my line like this away from the rod as it's bouncing, because with that I can kind of feel a lot more of the action that's going on with the lure as it's bouncing around. So that's a good idea if you want to try to do that, especially in a slow bite like this, when they're real picky about the baits. It's colder, they aren't as aggressive. Using that just as it's drifting, you're just kind of letting it go like this. You'll feel that on your fingertips more than you'll feel it through the rod, and then you can set the hook on them. So that would be a little tip I would give to you guys. If it seems like you're having a hard time, sometimes this works really good when it's really windy, because your fingertips are way more sensitive than the rod is, and you will feel that directly through the line. Especially for you guys that use braid. You know how braid is, man. You can feel every little thing that's going on. So with braid doing that, it's even better. So that'd be my little tip today. I'm gonna call it. Thanks again, everybody, for supporting the channel. I know I haven't done a lot of videos the last couple months. I'm trying to do more, but it's the weather. The weather is really making it difficult. We're getting all this rain, wind, poor conditions. I'm trying to make the best of it. Wintertime's not my favorite time to fish in the harbor for sure. But like I said, March and April seems to be when the bite really starts to pick up, and it gains steam throughout the summer up into about usually October, sometimes November, depends on water temperature. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just kind of filling in the gaps here. I'm trying to keep myself fishing to keep in tune with what's going on, but at the same time I'm keeping an eye on that water temperature. When it gets over 60, 62, 63, that's when that bite's going to take off, and you'll start catching pretty much everything: the bass, the halibut, the white sea bass, you know, and a plethora of other species here. So that's kind of my my thing. I'm just waiting for that water temp to pick up, and then you'll see the video start rolling out after that, because I'll start taking the boat out and stuff. But right now, again, thanks everybody for your support, and I will see you on the next video. Get it? A little salty, huh?